The fortune seekers have learned of a new way to get to the ruins of Xibalba through some caverns. One of the submersibles piloted by Marie de Châtelet, an ambitious young scientist on the fortune seekers faction. She has agreed to take an expedition of the fortune seekers in through the caverns to exit near a drop-off in the reef. Below are the ruins of the ancient city of Xibalba, city full of treasure, artifacts, and mystery. So this new expedition by the fortune seekers also sought to enter the caverns, thereby eluding attacks by scaly horde, which is operating on the coral reefs above Xibalba.
Hello, fellow wargamers. Welcome to our channel. This is MJ Hobby Corner, and I'm Julie. Today, Martine and I bring to you the game of Deepwars. Woo! One of my favorites. I really like it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And as you can see, the table is really amazing. So I'm really excited to get it started. So let's go.
And that was the voice of Julie, my opponent. She will be playing the Fortune Seekers today, and she's on the other side over there. And I will be playing the Dark Mariners, and here are my vehicles. Now, this is a special game of Deepwars because we have, first of all, the table is all scratch built. I mean, all the coral heads, all of the critters, the fish schools, everything you see here is scratch built. There's a fish school right there. Okay, there's a crab hanging out amongst the coral there. All right, so all of this stuff is scratch built, and we even have some tendrils of rock or whatever this is that's hanging over the table, and those tendrils have coral heads and fish on them. So if you see them moving, that's the water current. That's moving them, okay? So I'm giving you guys a view of the table. And another special thing about this game is we are playing with submersibles, all of which are scratch built.
Yep.
And so those are Julie's submersibles here. Okay. And these are the Argonet class submersibles. And Julie has one here with a claw.
Yeah.
She can actually grab treasure. And then the transport submersible with her warband.
Yep.
So I'm going to give you one brief look at the table. We have 6 treasure tokens on the board. Okay, these gems are treasure tokens. The orange one is worth more. And we get to roll on the artifact table if we capture that. Okay. Now, jellyfish school and ichthyosaur. Our warbands are inside. This is my transport here, the Silomech. And then this thing is called a hunter-killer. And that is a construct that has no guys inside. Has its own brain. Right? And basically, we decide when our guys get out, if they get out. We don't have to have our guys get out if we don't want to. Introduce our little warbands. Starting with me, I have my pilot. He is piloting this big zombified dude here. And this is a biomech. And then I have my cephalid scientist. He's on the transport. I have 2 swarms of crabs, because I'm very weird. And I have a dark mariner. It looks like a Vanguard Marine. So these guys here are all inside this transport. And they can get out through an exit in the butt. Isn't that cool? A cloacal exit. So let's see
I
Julie's.
love your pilot. I think your pilot's a really cool figure. But
Yeah, right. The
Yeah.
cephalid scientists.
Yeah.
They're weird. The Dark Mariners. All right, let's see
So-
Julie's fortune seekers.
Yes.
And now
I have my
Your pilot?
pilots, my scientists.
and that's what's her name? She's Marie something.
I don't know.
Marie du Châtelet or
Châtelet.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's French.
apparently. Then I have my recon trooper.
Okay.
I don't have a name for him yet.
Okay.
My heavy support trooper,
Okay.
Henry and Frank. I just came out of my head here. And my tactical dive soldier is Dave.
Oh, okay. We love naming our figures. All right.
It's fun.
So what was that? Dave, Frank, and...
Dave, Frank, and Henry.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so there it is. And all those guys that she just named are in here. Okay. Now, we are going to be testing the sub rules to this game. It's the first time that we're using submersibles. And, well, it requires a pretty large table because of the size of our submersibles. We're inside a cavern.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, these areas here represent tunnels. And this is an area of the cavern that is open. Okay. So,
Yeah.
all right, well, let's get this game going. Here's our glowing corals. Yes.
I love those.
Arcane corals.
That is my favorite.
We'll take a look at them later. Now, let's get this game going. Turn 1.
Let's do it.
Mariners, Dark Mariners versus Fortune Seekers. All right, and that was the end of turn 1. So basically, our subs moved. All right, my construct moved here, and my large transport sub is right behind it. Julie moved her transport forward, right? And then it looks like you moved that sub there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we haven't moved very far just yet.
Yeah.
And we're trying to move towards those treasure tokens. So whenever moving a sub, it's exactly the same way as with other models. We have to decide how many actions we're going to give it. So 1, 2, or 3. And then we roll the amount of dice that we've chosen. So if it's 1 action, it's 1 dice, etc. I'm using the quality of the pilot, which is quality 4. So that means I have to roll 4s on my dice to get those actions. If I roll 2 failures, turn immediately goes to Julie. And of course, every success is an action. So that's basically how they work. Subs can turn 45 degrees up to 90 degrees on their turn. But turning requires an action. So, all right, going on to turn 2. Let's see if we get some fighting done. Alright, well, Julie got both actions for her sub. She declared 2 actions. And I'm just going to film this little bit because she's right over the treasure. Alright, so you're giving it 2 actions. So 1 action to pick up the treasure
Yeah. Yeah.
with the claw.
Yep. There it goes. Woo!
It probably won't hold it, but that's okay.
That's the idea.
All right, so you now get to roll on the artifact table. Alright, so Julie is firing a torpedo. There it is. There's the torpedo. And it's headed right for my guy. Alright. So she has, all right, so combat 5, so it's die roll +5. Oh, I rolled a 2.
4.
Oh, 4 plus 5 is 9. You beat me, and you also have armor break.
Correct.
4, so it's okay. And my sub has recoiled from the torpedo blast. This dude fired a torpedo and hit me and wounded my sub. And then I had to recoil because she beat my roll with a 4. So, following the same rules for models, that's what happened. Yikes!
Now I have another action.
And you have another action, correct? Oh boy!
So I
denies my armor by 4. So you did 1 wound on my body. My body has 4 wounds, so now it has 3.
Okay.
Alright, and I made a mistake. The body has 8, not 4. So he is now down to 7. He took 1 wound from the torpedo blast. And now he has to recoil by a base length. So basically, because subs follow the same exact thing for that models do, he's gonna move back probably up to here. Alright, and summarizing turn 3. Well, Julie's transport sub went down to depth level 1. So she is now near the surface there, the cave floor there.
after I torpedoed you.
After you torpedoed me, caused a wound, and had me go backwards, I had to recoil. And then this guy, the construct, fired his blaster on your sub. I was targeting your control systems, right? And I failed because you have toughness. And tough value, it's like a saving throw. So you were able to ignore the wound, which sucks. Because if I do 4 hits on the controls, your sub is down. So, alright, now we're going to be filming full turns. Next is turn 4. And Julie is ahead by 4 points because she has a treasure. So we'll see. Alright, turn 4.
Let's go.
Alright, and this is what, turn 4, so Julie is making a free move. Alright, yep.
What? That's about right.
Yep, uh-huh. Okay. I can help you out if you need a little... Oh, pulled up right next to me. Eee! There's my little construct.
Now that's 1.
That is 1. That's your free move. Now you roll
now,
for
now
actions.
I roll for actions. Right. I'm trying at 2 or 2. Yeah, I'm trying for 2 actions.
2 actions. Okay.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Wait,
dun,
let
dun.
me just refresh my memory here.
Sure.
Um.
This is the next day, guys. So we had to cut the game at turn 3, and this is the following day. So we're still learning the game.
And trying to remember where we were yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do excuse us.
Yes, please. Oh, look at
A 5 and a 4.
That's awesome.
All right. So you get
Alright.
2 actions, and that's not good for me. You're right next door to me.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm targeting.
Well, you have a turret that can fire at me, and you have torpedoes on the side, actually. They have side torpedoes, so you can do that. All right, so Julie's shooting the harpoon turret, and that's a blaster harpoon, and she's going to shoot my guy here. So you're at +4, right?
Correct.
+4 with all the bonuses, and I'm at 5 +5 because of my combat. And I'm using my sub's combat score, and Julie's using her shooter's combat score. All right, let's do it. Yeah, you rolled a 5 plus 4 is 9. I rolled a 6 plus 5 is 11. All right, well, I defended, and that's all that happens.
I know, but that's
So basically, your harpoon went astray. It blew up earlier.
I have another action.
You do have another action. Okay, I'm just going to interject here. Julie and I are discussing the weapons rules in this little segment. She cannot fire the turret because it has to reload, and so she is going to fire a torpedoe, and she aims to fire at my big transport. Okay, so even though the construct's right next to her, she's going to fire at my big transport. All right, back to the game. Misses, no.
Okay, all right.
You only get minuses for when the range is longer. So in your case and in my case, when our range is about 17 inches or so, at 18 inches, it starts to get minuses.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just shoot that guy again with the same...
The same dude. All right.
dude,
So
yeah.
same stats. You got a +4. Oh, no. Could... No! A 6 and a 6! Ah! All right. And we're...
what do you do when that happens?
All right. Hold on. We're a tie. Now, it is my turn. Oh, no, it's your turn. You keep going. That's right. Until you've moved all your models or you failed. You have 2 failures on your activation.
Right, well... He, or it, or whatever,
Your little sub? Yeah,
I'm going to shoot.
he is.
Okay.
And that's a harpoon launcher again.
Okay.
An explosive harpoon.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Deck guns. All right, so you're shooting my construct. All right, so go ahead. Same things. It's the same exact stat. Except, all right, so Julie has +4. I have +3 to my roll. And I have armor 3 on my head, which she's making a cold shot. Unfortunately, she has armor break 4, so it takes away all my armor. So it's just whatever she beats me. Oh, I rolled a 1! You rolled a 6 and you tripled me. God, no. All right, and Julie does 6 points of damage because she rolled a triple result on the natural dice. Over triple, really.
Triple, yeah.
I rolled a 1, and she was aiming for my head, and my controls only have 1 wound box. So that big eye right there explodes, and he is out of there.
Out of there.
Oh, well. All right, he's done. All right, he's dead. He's destroyed. That sub
A
has...
free move and an action left.
Yep.
Okay.
So it has a free move and the action. Typically, that free move, just to let you know,
Is in the beginning.
is in the beginning.
Okay.
You have to move it in the beginning. It could be backwards or forward,
Gotcha.
but generally the pilot, it just does it in the beginning, and then you take your regular action.
Okay.
But that's okay. And then if you want to do any extra moves, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so that sub is backing up after it fired and destroyed my dude.
We're backing up. And I have to go straight back like this, right?
Yep. 1 move backwards. All right, so Julie's going to do that. And that's pretty much her turn. I lost
Is that how I do
my construct. Yes, you're fine. Yep,
Okay.
you're good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and her sub backed up over there.
That's it then.
Oh, man. Okay, so Julie and I are discussing options here, and the problem is that there is a jellyfish behind her, and jellyfish typically foul propulsion systems. So if she activates too close to that jellyfish, it's gonna she's just gonna have to roll a resistance check, or her propeller will be fouled. But he can turn. He's still far away from the jellyfish, so he can
You
turn.
would have to turn and then go forward with the claw. Is that what you're saying?
He could use an action to turn. He would probably move first, use an action to turn, and then move again to capture it.
But where would I?
I'm going to go for my 2 actions in addition to the free action that the pilot gets. I got 2 6s. So he's going to move 1.
So you get a free action.
So he moved up to you. Not enough to make a charge. So I'm going to fire with my disruptor cannon on that guy there. So he's got disruptor cannon is medium +2 range, armor break 4. And I'm going to go for your controls. So what's the armor on your controls?
4.
So I got armor break 4, so that doesn't count then.
No, wait a minute. Controls 4. That means that's what that means, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Change of thought. I am not going to be aiming at the controls because I do get a very heavy modifier. So I'm just going to do a standard attack. And that means my gunner is combat 3. My guy is huge. So that's another +1. So +4 to my roll. And what is your sub's combat?
My sub's combat is 5.
So you get a 5. All right. So I'm +4. You're +5.
Oh, that's good.
Let's see who beats each other. Oh, I rolled a damn 1.
I got a 4.
Oh, God.
So I got double again.
Oh, yeah. No, but we're shooting, so it doesn't do anything. Only the defender just defends.
Oh, I was defending. That's right.
Yeah, so that sucks. All right. Yeah. All right. I still have 1 action. That was my free move, my shot.
Good thing you weren't doing a torpedo.
I have 1 action, and I think... Yeah, I know. I can use that last action to open up the hatch, and I'm going to have my scientist leave the boat. And he has a special ability with his little crabs. His little crabs are... Yeah, he has crabs.
He has crabs.
They are assistants, so they can actually activate with him.
All right.
So, 1 action to open the hatch, and my guy leaves with his 2 little crabs. So he is out of the sub now. Gonna go grab some treasure.
Okay.
Your turn. Turn 5. An important note for the previous turn. Any model that exits a sub does so with 1 action. This 1 action comes out of the pilot. He opens the hatch, basically. If the sub is down or knocked out, then it takes 2 actions for the crew to exit the sub. So 2 actions for every model. An important little tip.
You like us.
So yeah, turn 5, and my construct is destroyed. And all right, so what are you doing? You get first action because you finished first. I'm going to move over here.
I am going to use my free move to go up the depth.
Okay, turn 5, and Julie's going to attempt a depth change, so she needs to roll some actions first.
And I'm going to take a chance. I'm usually a middle-of-the-road girl, but I'm taking a chance, and I'm doing 3, so let's see.
All right, she's taking a chance.
I got 2.
You got 2 successes, 1 failure, so that's good. So you can, it's still your turn. You don't lose your turn.
Good, that's good.
So you got 2 actions.
So at least I got the 2 I would have been.
All right, let's change his depth. Okay, so she's at depth level 1, and of course, we do have a ceiling over the cavern, so the maximum that we can go up is no higher than 3. So you're at depth level 2 now? Mm-hmm. Or depth level 2, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, 2.
We started at 1, so
right.
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm at 2.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to use my second action to move my regular move.
Okay.
So there we are.
So that's going to put you there.
Yeah,
all right.
And I'm going to need help.
Okay.
To do that.
Okay. So he is now there. Depth level 2. Okay. All right. So your next move.
My next move will be, okay, I'm going to take my free move and back up, but I can't back up and turn. So would one of the free move be turning? No, I can't do that.
No. You got to roll your actions, and then take your free movement.
Okay, thank
so you know how many actions you got.
Okay.
You can turn with an action.
Right, so I'll have to move first.
Yeah.
So I'll go, I guess.
If you back up into that jellyfish, he's going to mess up your propulsion.
I know. So I've got to go forward, which is poopy, because I could have done that before.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'll move the fish school out of the way. You can move the fish school.
Roll for my actions. I'm just going for 2.
Right.
Because I'm a woolly liver chicken shit.
Going for 2 actions. You knocked your pilot down.
Uh-oh. Sorry,
Don't want to do that.
Sorry, pilot. Yeah.
Oh, 2 6s. Jeez. All right.
Woo!
So you, are you going forward?
I guess so. I'm going to have to go forward so that I can, for my free move, and then I can turn on one of my actions.
Right, to grab another.
And then go forward again.
Right. Well, the fish school is going to move away from you. One medium thing, because they move away from subs.
So this is not going to work. I don't want to go forward that far.
It's a medium stick.
I want to turn it this way. Remember?
Okay, I'm calling timeout here. So the dilemma here is that there is a large jellyfish in the rear and a rock in the way, which could cause her to run aground depending on how she turns, how she moves. There's also another jellyfish school that's hidden from the camera, which could, she could potentially ram into it and it could foul her propeller. So that's the dilemma.
How do I do this? Just turn like this?
Yeah, you can turn up to 90 degrees, so you have plenty of turn.
So I can turn like to here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Yep.
So then my free move.
Mm-hmm. You're going to go forward, which is a medium stick, and that's more than enough.
Yeah.
You got more than enough, and you're not touching the jellyfish.
No.
Because jellyfish ruin propulsion systems.
Yes, that would not be good.
Okay. And now you have what? 2 actions?
That was my... No.
No, you have one action.
One action.
Because, the other one was a free action.
But that can be picking it up, right?
That's correct. So there is a treasure marker there, and there it is, and she's going to use her last action to pick it up.
And the arm goes...
All right, so my turn, and this is turn 5, and Julie's like hovering over me. I can't do anything about that. First, I'm going to give my scientist here and his 2 little crabs. He's going to do a group move.
Okay.
With 1 action. Let's see if I can get his actions. I'm going to give him... You know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to give him 3 actions. I'm going to risk it because I need 3 actions.
Okay. And this is for your scientist, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, they assist me in activation as well. So I get a +1.
The crabs, you mean? Assist you? Okay.
So my quality's 3 anyway. I don't even need their +1. So all I need is 2s.
Okay. All right. Good.
And luckily, because I got 2 2s and a 5.
Ooh.
That would have been 2 failures.
Yeah.
So thanks to my crab's activation.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, for sure.
All right. So my scientist.
Wow. 3 actions.
See, now creatures are going to start moving because there are models on the board.
Okay.
So there will be a creature phase. All right. I'm going to move my scientist. He moves a medium move.
Uh-huh.
Boop. 1 action. He has all 3 actions. My crabs are separate. So, oh wait, it's a group move. So they can move together.
Right.
So that's one action, that's 2 actions because I got to pay for the group move. So I have 1 more action left. All right. So he's moving towards the treasure, hiding behind the fish schools, hopefully. And his crabbies move right next to him. And that's it.
Okay.
So it's you. He moved already, right?
Yeah.
So now it's my sub's turn.
Right, yes.
All right, my sub, I'm going to try to give him 2 actions. A 4 and a 5. My quality is 4, so yes, he does get it. He's going to back up. Dun, 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 dun. He's going to back up, and then he's going to go up a depth level.
Uh-oh.
Can I get your other cups?
Uh-oh.
There we go. So yeah, so he is at depth level 2, just like you.
Depth level, uh-oh.
All right, and that is it. That's turn 5, going on turn 6.
Turn 6 it is.
You're beating me. Roll up a dice.
I didn't roll to see that. That's
yeah,
right.
roll on the treasure
Okay, this is
table.
so 1 dice.
1 dice.
4.
I'm sorry, 2 dice. So roll another one. 9. Inoperable ether treasure artifact. These devices do not function but are required for parts when developing new tech items. You get 2 extra victory points.
And you're on the right
Yes.
table, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 victory
2
points.
victory points.
And now you have ether crystal that your scientists can make something with it. You can actually make your own artifacts.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's not good for me. So she just found ether tech that she can use. Ether tech that she can use to actually make something for herself later on. So plus she gets 2 extra victory points. Julie is well ahead in winning.
So I'm going to take another risk and go for 3.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. I need 3s. Yes!
You got
A 5, a 5, and a 4.
3 actions. Shit.
Woo!
All right.
All right.
Plus your pilot gets a free action if you want to use it.
Let's see.
Free move action, sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to go up a depth. I'm going to be using an action.
So you're going to go to the ceiling of the cave?
I am.
So 1 more depth level?
1 more depth. One more. How are we going to do that, though?
It's okay. We have the dice. That's why we have the dice.
Oh, yeah. We'll just leave it the same, and then I understand what you're saying. Okay.
So it's now depth level 3. So you are 1 higher than me. We're no longer even. Okay, go ahead.
So now I'll use my free same, and then I understand what you're saying. Okay.
So it's now depth level 3. So you are 1 higher than me. We're no longer even. Okay, go ahead.
So now I'll use my free action, and I'll move forward.
Okay.
A medium stick. But then...
Ooh, there's coral in. Okay, a quick timeout. Julie's Dilemma again is running aground. There is cavern and coral all around her. She couldn't ram me because she doesn't have a ramming prow, and she just didn't want to take the damage to her sub. Also, she is 1 depth level higher than I am. So she will decide to move over me, and we'll see that in the next clip. But she has to be very careful because she could easily run aground. Yep, you make it right out. Yep. All right, camera's seeing that she is out, and the fortune seekers take the game. Actually, you got 1 more sub there.
I do. If you want to keep going, we can keep going.
All right, we'll do 1 more turn.
Let's do it.
Her transport sub left.
And I still have to move him. And then it'll be your turn, and then we'll do another.
Yeah, all right.
Okay? So I did that with that one, and then that one.
So this one you want to do your actions for it.
Right. I'm just trying to get a grip on where I am. Okay. I'm going to do 2. I'm not going to be silly on this one. So here we go. 3s. Yes, a 3 and 6. Woo! So he's going to back up. That'll be his free move.
Okay.
Move further. He's going to back up a medium stick. Yeah, right to this. Right to the edge of that.
Right.
And then, excuse me, two more actions. He's got two actions now.
Right.
So he'll turn. That's one. He's going to turn like that.
Yeah.
And then I'll move ahead 5.
Shit. Oh, that's not good.
And there we are. So.
And I mean, he could, with those big weapons, he could really plaster my guy. All right, so he moved forward.
So now it's you.
All right. All right, and okay, so it's my turn now.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm just thinking here, guys. Give me a minute. Her sub has just moved close to that treasure marker. I mean, there's no way that I'm going to beat you in one turn with the loss of my construct. But I'm just going to keep fighting. I'm going to try to give my cephalid. He's going to do another group move.
Okay.
And that requires an action. So I got to give him at least 2 actions. And he is more than a medium stick away. God damn, he needs at least 3 actions. I'm going to go for it here in turn 7.
Okay.
Turn 7.
No, wait. This is
No,
still
turn 6.
This is the end of
The end of turn 6. And then we have a creature phase.
Right.
Because I'm on the ground there.
Right.
And they get all excited when there's divers in the water. Do I go for it? What's his cue? 3. All right, he's going for it. 3 actions. A 2, a 1, and a 4. No. The turn goes to Julie.
I don't have anything
Well, then it goes to the next turn.
Yeah.
Last turn, turn 7. All right, Julie, you take it. God damn.
Oh my goodness. All right, so
you're shooting my scientist and his crabs.
yes, I am.
All right, so it's your sub, so just use your
I'm
shooters.
using my the shoot. No, that's right. I'm looking at the sub.
Yeah, no, that's for defense. Your shooters.
Yeah, what was I thinking? That was silly. So, my shooter.
50. No, he's good because you got that bonus for range.
Right.
It's +3. So, yeah, so he's good. So, okay. And anything else? Any other bonus? Combat, which is 2. And that's all I have. Yeah. You rolled a 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's what? 4 and 5? 9?
9.
And I got no armor or nothing. A 3.
+2 is 5. So yeah.
All right, so you beat
I
me.
beat you.
And so you do. They go to my body, all the wounds.
Right. Yeah.
And you do 2 wounds minimum because he's a sub. And he only has 2 wounds on the body.
Oh.
He has no armor.
Right.
So he is splattered.
Oh, he just exploded.
And then each of the crabbies. This is turn 7
Yeah,
now.
so now, you. Yeah.
All right.
So you're doing how many actions?
2 actions.
Okay.
Yeah. A 3 and a 2, and I'm using my mutant dude. It's a Q4 now. I have 2 failures, so turn would go over to you. So forget it. It's done.
Okay.
It's done. Well, the creatures didn't even get to move. Wow! Holy crap! So my scientist got splattered
Yes.
right there as he was trying to go for the treasure.
Yep.
He had to be brave. And then your guy snuck past me, going up a depth level and going over me.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even do anything about that. And the corals are still glowing.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys for This was definitely a very, very different game. What'd you think about it?
I thought it was so much fun. So much fun. I love the mechanics of Deepwars, and playing in the caverns. I mean, that just made it all the more fun for me because it feels like you're underwater. It really feels like you're playing underwater because of the depths and everything. And the colors, it's awesome. I thought it was a lot of fun. I definitely recommend you guys trying it.
Yeah, the subs definitely added like a different level of complexity.
Yes.
You know, it's not very hard. They do act like most models.
Yes.
But they are different in certain ways too.
Yes.
And that's why we kept like forgetting because we were, you know.
Yeah, we're not used to playing with
the subs.
Very
right,
much.
right.
We played mainly you and I anyway.
With the models.
Right.
Yeah.
So that made it different, but it also added not only complexity, but
it added another right.
Exactly.
I mean, and they're very strong weapons. They have very strong weapons, the subs, and we'll just have to keep exploring it. Just keep playing and come up with new scenarios. So that was it. This was salvage scenario.
Yes.
Julie takes most of the treasure. I didn't even get one treasure.
Oh, dear.
And of course, my casualty is this dude here, this construct. That was a scratch build. He's dead. And of course, Julie escaped with her transport.
Yes.
So, fortune seekers, we'll see you in the ruins of Xibalba next game.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
All right.
For sure.